Yes, Peter. Let's continue. Which was the last question we did? Only Ayush is here as of now.
Ma'am, I was not there in the last class.
Why? What happened, Peter? Then what
Ma'am,
did you want?
मैम मम्मी ने बाहर भेज दिया था.
Okay. So you have missed the previous class. Shimail, you were there? Previous class?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So we had revised till here. The last question we had done. 3 steps in PCR. What were the 3 steps? Very quickly, Shimail, which was the first one? Yes, 3 steps that we have. This we were doing. Denaturation, annealing, and the third one was extension. Till here we had done. Okay. Chale, this question now. Question number 22. I explained this yesterday only to you people. Those who are present will be able to answer very easily. This topic was done yesterday only in the class. Read question number 22, children, quickly. Strength in your class is very low. We had done this topic yesterday. Read the question. There are 2 children, A and B. What is the age of A?
4 and 5 years.
Yes, A is 4 years and B is 5 years. Both of them go to a hospital. Both of them have the same disorder. But the girl A is given enzyme replacement therapy. So she has to revisit periodically. Again and again she has to go. But the girl, the other girl that we are talking about, the B1, she's given a therapy for which she does not have to go again and again. So name the ailment the 2 girls are suffering from. Which problem both of them are suffering from? Which deficiency?
ADA.
Yesterday we talked about ADA.
Deficiency.
Yes, very good. This gives what to the body? Why is ADA important for everybody? What does it give?
It provides
Human body. Immunity. Very good. Okay, now B part. Let's read. Yesterday only I did this question. Why did the treatment provided to girl A require repeated visit? Because she is doing what? Enzyme replacement, no? So we are injecting those artificial ADA in her body. But after a limited period of time, the cells will die. And that is why she'll have to visit regularly. How was the girl be cured permanently? Yes. We can have replacement gene therapy. Which technique can be done? Gene therapy. If you introduce a gene, then what will happen? The cure can be permanent, but it has to be done with age. It should not be 5 years or 6 years, more than that. I told you yesterday about this. What do you mean by XC2, children? XC2 and MC2. We had done this in ecosystem. XC2.
Off-site.
Very good. When some plant or animal is preserved on its native site, it is called in situ preservation. And if we preserve it somewhere else from its native place, then this is called ex situ conservation. So what are the advantages of ex situ conservation? Please read quickly. Let us discuss. Ex situ Supposing I find an animal which is very rare, I go to a trip in the hills and I find, so I bring that animal here. This is not the natural place. This is not the natural habitat. So this kind of a conservation will be known as ex situ conservation. Sometimes we try to grow Kashmiri apples in pots at our home. This is not the natural place. So such kinds of conservation will be known as ex situ. And if we are preserving something at the original place, then this is known as in situ conservation. Read the 6 advantages of ex situ conservation quickly. Then we'll discuss further. Yes, Peter. Benefits now. You can preserve which kind of species? The endangered species. What do you mean by endangered species, children?
Species which are about to extinct.
Very good. Very good. Species which are about to become extinct. Then commercially important plants can be preserved. You can also preserve the gametes of the threatened species. As soon as the conditions are suitable, you can grow them by cryopreservation. Just now I told you about cryopreservation. Let me see how many of you remember. Tell me what is cryopreservation? We were preserving the pollen na, in 2 conditions. What were the 2 conditions of cryopreservation?
In liquid nitrogen
Liquid
and
nitrogen temperature of
196
196 degrees Celsius.
Yes, Peter, very good. This is cryopreservation. We were preserving the pollen. We had pollen banks. We just did this question. We had pollen banks and we were preserving them. So we can go for cryopreservation also. Next, Peter, eggs can be, loss of biodiversity can be reduced. Eggs can be fertilized in vitro, artificially. In vitro fertilization, artificial fertilization. And we can conserve large number of species which have an aesthetic value, which are very valuable for us. Okay, let me see if you can answer this question. While on a visit to a pond in the city neighborhood, the visitors were delighted to find large expanse of water covered with colorful algal mass. They went to a water body and there was a lot of alga over there. Okay. As a student of biology, do you agree that they should be happy with this or not? Let me hide the answer. Let me see if you can answer this question. Some people have gone to visit in a pond, they say all green, green, the entire pond is surrounded by the growth of alga and they're finding it very beautiful. They're delighted, they're very happy. So as a student of biology, will you also be happy or not? That is the question. Think for a minute. Let's discuss the answer. You have to simply tell me you'll be happy or not. If not, then why not? Yes, Beta, you'll be happy or not?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, we will not be happy.
What is the reason why you'll not be happy? Because you're aware of the losses. Yes. What could be the loss?
Ma'am, it is harmful for other aquatic animals.
Very good.
As
You
far
remember
as I
this.
cannot reach.
All the oxygen is used by the algae.
Very good. Very good. See, your answers are the same what they have written. Please read the points. There are 5 points over here. Very, very good. Read the points. We'll discuss them again. Let's discuss. You must have finished reading. Beta, they are toxic, so they'll pollute the water. Just now you only gave me this answer that they use up all the oxygen. So they will lead to the death of the fish, aquatic organisms, fish mortality. This point also came from you. Then the quality of water will also become bad. It will start smelling, foul smell. And they are very, very toxic, very, very poisonous to human beings and animals. So as a bio student, you are not delighted now. Are you delighted? No, you're not delighted. Okay, what are the causes of algal bloom mentioned here? First is excess use of nutrients. We did now. And second, it results in excess use of algae. The more the polluted water, the more the phosphorus and nitrogen, the more the growth of the algae. So obviously, if the algae is more, it will become toxic or it will become poisonous. We are moving on to section D, 5 marks questions. This you have not done. This is related to reproduction. This is not done. Let's move on to this. This is the next chapter I'll be taking up now from next Mendel's inheritance and all. Let's do this. Genetic code you have not done, but we have done this question. This one, 5 marks question. This is, what is hydrarch succession? Pioneer species and climax species. The species which grows first is called pioneer. And the last stage is what we call as the climax species. Those who have attended class, maybe you remember. Let's read about this. What is a hydrarch succession? And we are going to compare these species. Invading pioneer species. Just 2 minutes to go through it, then let's discuss. Those who did not attend the classes, just to help you a little, pioneer species is a species which grows first in an area which does not have any other species. Yes, beta. What is hydrarch succession?
Ma'am, predictable changes which starts in water body.
Yes, beta. If it is a water body, we call it hydrarch. And if these changes are in a dry area, we call them xerarch succession. So whatever changes come in the water body, these are known as hydrarch succession. Look here. Hydrarch is water. Xerarch is very dry area. So these are the climax communities. Pioneer species in hydrarch are going to be phytoplanktons. In xerarch, they could be trees. Climax, the last species which comes from phytoplanktons, which is the bigger one plant which is going to grow is the lichens. And in xerarch, it is going to be forest and trees.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes, beta.
ma'am, in xerarch, pioneer species are lichens and it is written forest and trees.
They, बच्चे, this forest and trees cannot be the pioneer species over here. Forest and trees तो बहुत बाद में grow करेगा ना. That column is made in a little wrong way. Forest एकदम से cannot be the pioneer species. Forest तो कब बनेगा? When you'll have large number of trees and that too big trees. So we cannot have pioneer species as forest and trees. Climax species are always forests, not pioneer. List the factors upon which the type of invading pioneer species depends in secondary hydroarch succession, and why is the rate of succession faster than primary succession? We have a secondary succession, we have a primary succession. जब बिल्कुल जगह खाली होती है and something comes first, that is primary succession. And then already something is there and the other one comes, that is secondary succession. So they are asking you why secondary succession is faster than the primary succession. Okay, just read the 2 points. Got the difference between primary and secondary succession?
Yes, ma'am.
Supposing there's an
Yes, ma'am.
abandoned land, nothing is growing there. तो जो सबसे पहले plant grow करेगा, the first one, that will be the primary succession. And later, other things will come up, they'll be the secondary succession. Which one grows faster, primary or secondary?
Secondary.
Secondary.
Now they've given you causes why secondary, read it nicely. Give me the causes why secondary succession grows faster.
Ma'am, resources are available which are required for the growth.
Very good. Can you explain it? Can you try and explain it better?
Ma'am, first of all, soil is needed, which is present. So it is faster, and water
good.
and other resources.
Okay, fine. First is soil is already there, water is already there, and seeds are already there. So obviously, which succession is faster, primary or secondary?
Secondary.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me go back to the A section. At least one paper you people have prepared today. I'll be giving 1 minute. Whatever we have done, section wise, we'll revise now. This is section A. Four questions on your screen. Revise question number 2, 3, and 4 very quickly. We've already done them. We've discussed 2019 paper from the chapters that we've already covered. We've already done it. Those who were not present in the previous class, for them, I'm showing it once again. Yes, beta. What is question number 2? Speak out.
State the two principal outcomes of experiments conducted by Louis Pasteur on origin of life.
Very good. Read the answer as well. Very good. Answer as well.
Conclusion of Louis Pasteur experiment: dismissal of theory of spontaneous generation of life, and second, life comes from pre-existing ones only.
Very good. Who will read question number 3 and the answer? Yes, beta. Question number 3.
May I
Yes, beta. Please.
name the layer of atmosphere that is associated with good ozone? Answer is stratosphere.
Very good. Good ozone layer. Now move on to the fourth one. Read the fourth one, beta. Very good. This is how we'll revise. Read the fourth one as well.
What are flocks formed during secondary sewage treatment? Secondary treatment of sewage.
Can you answer?
Flocks are mass of bacteria associated with fungal filaments to form mesh-like structure.
Okay. Confident? Okay. There is a choice over here in the fourth question. One of you read this as well.
Write any two places where methanogens can be found. Methanogens can be found in the following places. First, in anaerobic sludge digesters of sewage treatment plant, and second, in ruminants' gut or stomach of cattle or ruminants.
Very good. So if you see 5 questions that we have in section A, 4 are already covered. Only the first question is from some other chapter. Otherwise, you've already covered this. Yes. Move on to this section now. This we have not done. Yes. Question number 10 and 11. A quick revision of 10 and 11 now. How is a continuous culture system maintained in a bioreactor? I told you. What do we do one side? What do we do the other side? Tell me. How do we maintain continuity?
By taking out waste from one side and giving fresh material from one.
Very, very good. Then we did about GMOs, advantages of GMOs, and this is the example of GMOs. Okay. Children, tell me any one advantage each of GMOs. Any one advantage each. First advantage, then examples.
They are more tolerant to
They
this.
can
That is
tolerate
best.
heat.
Yes. Anything else?
It increases efficiency of management.
Good. Now give me examples. I've hidden the examples. They're not on the screen. Give me 3
BT
examples of
cotton.
GMOs and why are they better? Mention that also.
BT cotton, flower tomato, and golden rice.
Right.
Very good. Why is BT cotton better than the normal cotton?
Because it is
High
herbicide,
tolerance.
high tolerance, and high yield.
Yes. What about flower sour tomato? How is it better than the normal tomato?
It
Increased
has shelf life.
And what about the rice? How is that better?
It is enriched
Vitamin A
with
and
vitamin A.
Very good. It has extra nutrition source, that is vitamin A. Very good. You could remember the shelf life is more in flower tomato and they have better nutrients also. Good. Then this is what we did. 2 examples of mutualism. Just 1 minute and then we'll start discussing. I had already discussed with you 2 examples of mutualism very quickly to read and then we'll discuss. At the end of the session, you should be confident of answering questions, at least of the chapters that we've done. Okay, I've hidden this. Now you give me two examples of mutualism. Come on, start.
Female West and pig species.
Very good. Can you explain better how it's an example of mutualism, how they help each other? How is a fig useful for a female wasp?
It provides site for laying eggs and for nourishing its larvae.
Very good. And how does the plant get benefited? The fig?
It gets pollinated.
The pollination.
It gets pollinated by
Yes. It gets
species.
pollinated. Very good. Children, second example from you people for mutualism.
Moth and yakaka plant.
moth
Explain
and
better,
yucca plant.
elaborate.
Moth get a site on yakaka plant to lay their eggs, and yakaka plant can get
Pollinated by
pollinated.
moth species.
Very good. So it's a mutualism relationship. This relationship is called mutual relationship. Okay. Then we did this. I'm moving on to this one. Yes. PCR. 2 minutes, very quickly, 3 steps in PCR. And what are the requirements of PCR? Very quickly. Let's do it in steps. First, you tell me the requirements of PCR.
Fat polymerase enzyme, primers, DNA templates, DNA nucleotide bases, and buffer.
Good. What is the first step?
Denaturation.
Denaturation.
What happens in denaturation?
2 strands of DNA get separated by transfer of heat.
Very good. After getting separated. This step is known as denaturation because we spoil the original nature of DNA. What is the second step?
Annealing.
Okay, what happens in this?
Primers are get
Primers
attached.
get attached to templates.
Primers are getting attached. This process is called annealing. And what is the third step?
Extension.
In extension, we have more nucleotide bases being added up. So children, very quickly, what are the 3 steps of PCR? What is the full form of PCR? Let's do it like this. First, the full form of
Polymerase-
PCR.
Polymerase
Polymerase
chain
chain reaction.
Very good. Requirements of PCR?
DNA templates, primers, fat
DNA
polymerase
nucleotide
enzymes.
bases.
Yes. Don't bother about what is happening, what others are doing. You are regular in your classes, you will certainly benefit from things. So don't bother. You be regular. Keep studying nicely. Remember that later when you solve the questions, it's better you do it now only. The 10 years paper side by side of the chapters that we have done. Today, I've just taken the 1 year. If you'll pick up another years, 2018, 17, you will find that there are so many questions which are the same, like cryopreservation, PCR. These questions you will find, mutualism, they are repeated so often. Okay, let's move further. Okay, we were talking about this A and B, 2 students, 2 children. They were suffering from which deficiency?
ADA deficiency.
Efficiency.
Yes. This basically gives immunity to the body. Okay, now this question. On a visit to a pond in the city neighborhood, visitors were delighted to be this algal mass. Will you be delighted as a bio student?
No, ma'am.
So give reasons why you will not be delighted. We had discussed certain reasons. Tell me the reasons why you will not be delighted. We had reasons, beta.
Ma'am, as
Wanted
it can,
to speak, bache.
ma'am, as it can lead to the death of other aquatic animals, as it will use all the oxygen which is present in the water.
Very good. Very good. Okay, other points? 2 points is already given.
Ma'am, algal blooms are
It
toxic. for
pollutes water as they are toxic in nature.
Yes, beta. It pollutes water also. That is one issue. Okay. What is the cause? The more the pollutants, the more amount of phosphorus and nitrogen, the more the algal growth. This is again reproduction. We have not done this chapter. Okay, let's move on to this. Successions we were doing. Hydrarch succession, definition. You know now what was the definition of hydrarch succession?
Yes, ma'am.
Changes in which bodies?
Water
water
body.
body.
Yes, and which succession is faster, hydrarch or xerarch? Sorry, bache. Primary or secondary? This is what I wanted to ask you. Primary succession or secondary?
Secondary.
Secondary succession.
Very good. The 3 reasons are soil is there, water is there, and seeds are there. This one I missed out, last one. What is population according to you as a biology student? Population is the total number of organisms of a species in a particular area at a particular time. These 2 words have to be used. Define population, children, as a biology student.
Population
Total number of organisms of species
at a time.
in a particular area at a given time.
Yes, bache. Okay. At a particular area, particular time. Now read this question. The size of a population for any species is not a static parameter. What do you mean by static parameter?
Unstable.
Yes, beta. Stable, which does not change. That is static. So what the question is that the population is not constant. Justify the statement with specific reference to fluctuations in population density. You have to prove that population does not remain constant. See, beta, population keeps on fluctuating, it keeps on changing. There are 4 reasons. First is birth rate. It will change according to the number of births. It will also change according to the number of deaths. Birth rate is natality. Death rate is mortality. How many new species are entering? That is immigration. And how many are leaving? That is emigration. So there are 4 factors which affect population density: natality, mortality, immigration, and emigration. Name the 4 factors which affect population density. Yes, children, name the 4 factors which affect population density. The first is natality. What do you mean by natality?
Number of
Birth
births during a given time.
Very good. Very good. Number of birth. Birth rate is natality. What is mortality?
Number of
Number
deaths
by
during
the
a
time.
given.
Yes. What is immigration?
Number of individuals coming in a habitat.
Yes. And what is emigration?
Number of individual leaving that given habitat.
Okay, just explain one thing to me. If natality increases, will the population increase or decrease?
Increase.
Increase.
Very good. And if mortality increases, then how will it affect?
It will
It will
decrease.
decrease.
Yes. And if immigration increases,
Population increases.
Population increases.
and if emigration increases,
Population decreases.
Decrease.
So children, very quickly, is population a static parameter?
No, ma'am.
It keeps
No,
on
ma'am.
fluctuating. Very good. It keeps on fluctuating. What are the 4 factors on the basis of which this population will keep on fluctuating?
Natality, mortality.
Natality, mortality, immigration, and immigration.
Okay, fine. Mansi, ask a question. From whom will you like to ask a question? Shimail, Soni, Akash. Akash was not there, but he did not attend the previous class. So ask one of the other student. Any one question out of the total number of questions we have done today in 2019 paper. Any one question from any one child. Tell me whom would you like to ask first? Tell that.
Ma'am, Shimail.
Okay, Shimail, you ready? Shimail, are you ready? Mansi wants to ask a question from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ask Mansi. Any one question that we revised today in 2019 paper.
Ma'am, what is
What is the question, beta? Your audio is not clear. Speak again.
ma'am, what is Hydrax succession?
Okay, very good. Shimail, answer. Try answering, Shimail.
The gradual changes in the species composition of the species is known as a hydra succession.
Something very important is being missed out. What is it, children?
Water bodies. In water bodies.
Yes, in a water body. That is what she missed out. Very good, Shimail. Shimail, ask now. Ask Mansi a question. Think of any one question, Shimail. Ask Mansi. Cannot remember a question?
No, ma'am, can you ask one question instead of me?
Acha, you don't want to ask a question. And oh, okay, let me ask, which succession is faster, primary or secondary, and why? Answer.
Ma'am, secondary succession is faster
Give reasons.
because soil is already present and nutrients which is required for the growth.
Very good. Soil, water, seeds, everything is there. Nutrients are there. Who will ask Soni a question? Soni, are you ready for the question?
Yes, ma'am.
What is cryopreservation? Very important question.
Ma'am, when seeds are preserved in seed banks like pollens for the
Very good. What are the 2 conditions when we preserve pollen in this cryopreservation technique, seeds and pollen? What are the 2 things which are very important for this preservation? What temperature and what medium?
liquid nitrogen and a temperature of 190